not really catching up in the class because, you know, they are teaching us in Kamba. I can't understand. I used to be last in class, saying that there are witchcraft, kuna witchcraft tuko Kambani. So like I really covered myself with the blood of Jesus. So guys, what? So I was kind of scared even to show my hands. I'm so scared, so I could pull my sweaters up so that I can do that. But you know, building my leadership skills in from primary school to high school. From 4, I was a captain, school captain. Hey, but if I want to be a wealthy lady, guys, I have to like have much pool of income. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I welcome all the new subscribers to my channel and all the returning subscribers to my channel. Guys, if you're a new subscriber here, feel most welcomed. I love visitors, and you know, I just love interacting with people, getting to know new people. So make sure if you're a new subscriber, you just comment down below that you're new so that I can be able to welcome you to this channel. Yeah guys, as you can see in the topic of today's video, it's a get to know me video. Yeah guys, it's been like 2 years plus, but you have never gotten to know real things about Evelyn. Yeah, so before I start saying my name, I will start by my name. My full name is Evelyn Nduku. Yeah, a Kamba from Kitui West, a place called Kwavonza. Yeah, maybe that name is familiar because I know there's a content creator called there's a content creator who does Kwavonza High School, and yeah, so that's where I was raised. I was born in Nairobi, yes, but there's some period in my life where we grew up in the up country. So that's where we were raised at some point. Yeah guys, Evelyn is I'm 29 years old of age. I'm a 4th born in a family of 6, and yeah, I'm a 4th born in a family of 6, and let me tell you, I really love my family. I'm a family person. I love my family. I love my sisters. Maybe you have never seen them here in this channel, but trust you me, maybe in some points, I think there's my small sister I've ever introduced her to in this channel, and also my big sister. Yeah, but with time you'll get to know them. Yeah, so guys, so let's start from schooling. I went to for primary school, I went to different schools. I remember I started in Nairobi. I was in Nairobi Baptist. That's his kindergarten, like nursery school. And then from there is when now my education system was interrupted. My grandma said that we should go to a country so that you can also learn our native language, that is the Kamba language. And we went there, so I had to like go and be in another school in the up country. It was called Manzi Itumo, and yeah, I don't know, it's just a school in up country. Maybe when you can't know it, but it's just in those interior places in Kwavonza. Yeah, so when I was in Manzi Itumo, I remember I started as I was not really catching up in the class because, you know, they are teaching us in Kamba. I can't understand, and it was really challenging. I remember there's a point of my life I used to be last in class. Yeah, this girl here, you can see, maybe some of you used to know me. I'll just get there. But I used to come last in class, and I remember there's a time a teacher who told me I couldn't even like read A to Z, and I was so embarrassed in class one day. I remember there's this teacher who was called Mr. Mwendwa. He really told me that I'm so dumb and I should go back to the nursery school and learn how to read that A to Z. Yeah, it was really tough on me. Like my memory, I can remember those times. Like I can remember, I think I was around 6 years or 7 there, but I remember being told that, and I went back, guys, but I felt intimidated. So I remember in class 3, I was still coming in standard 3, I was still coming last, and my parents told me that I should repeat now so that I can at least catch up with with the syllabus and everything. And at least during that time I had already started understanding Canvas, so at least I started catching up. Yeah, so this girl here, as you can see, tumetoka mbali. Yeah, so I remember like repeating the class, and from there it's when I started topping class. So when I started topping, though the marks were not that good, you are topping class, you are number one in class, but the marks were not that good. You could be the one topping up, but you have like 250 marks out of 500, and you are number one in the whole class. So that really made my parents like think about this school, and that's when I was taken to a boarding school when I reached class 4. So in class 4, I remember I was going to class 5. And then when I was going to class 4, I went and did an interview to one of the boarding schools, which I'm going to mention. That time, I failed the first interview, but I also did another interview the next year, and I passed the interview. And yeah, so I was admitted in Kadhonzweni AIC. That school really taught me a lot, toughened my life even more, because I remember life there was not easy. If you are a Kadhonzweni alumni, kindly just comment down below. That school was it was tough. I remember the motto was Jinyime Ushinde. You know, like you deny yourself all those good things at home, but you win. Yeah. So I joined Kadhonzweni in class 4. I remember that was 2006. And in Kadhonzweni, I can say the performance was not that bad. I was a bright kid, as I can say. I was a bright kid, and I didn't used to top in class, but I was an average kid, but I used to top in some of the subjects. I remember I was good in mathematics. I used to get 100%, guys. Yeah, in mathematics I used to get 100%, and also I remember in sciences I also used to top. And yeah, I remember I could wear those badges here, and my parent could come for visiting, and they could see me wearing all those badges. You can imagine a student who used to come to class last, yani alikuwa anavuta mkia hapo nyuma, and the way that thing was embarrassing, guys. If you know, hey, if you have ever come last in class, you know that feeling. Yeah, so my parents are so proud of me. And yeah, so I finished primary school, and in primary school, I think I remember I didn't get 400 marks, yeah, but I got at least 350 plus and above. And I joined a school. I think it was a provincial school. It's not a familiar school, but it was also a good school for me. That is the school I was called. My parents didn't have to search for another school for me. It was a school which was in the middle of Kibiricha. It's called Kibiricha Girls. It's in Meru County. And yeah, that school also nurtured me. And I remember I used also to top in that school. And in Form 2, I was selected as a class prefect. In Form 3, I was a deputy captain. And then in Form 4, I was a captain, school captain. Hey! Yeah, so and also, guys, I didn't tell you, also in primary school I was a deputy head girl. Yeah, so leadership started. I started building my leadership skills from primary school to high school. And then high school, I remember I used to top in class, and at the same time I used to also like lead a lot. I was a leader in Catholic. It was called YCS, Young Christians, but it was Catholic, yeah. Then I can't remember the full name of that YCS. And then I remember also a wealth club. I was also health club, also a chairperson there. And yeah, leadership skills were I think God also had a way of giving me courage in that. I was a leader, and I can say leadership really built my courage and also my self-esteem. You know, as a person who has disability, there sometimes kwanza adolescent. I remember in Form 1 I really used to, guys, I have this ectrodactyl hands, and also my legs have been affected. Ectrodactyly, it's a condition called ectrodactyly. And yeah, so guys, I remember in Form 1 when I was serving porridge, there's just girls who started like telling me, hey, just look at her hands. will she be able to carry that porridge? Will she be able to carry that porridge? So I was kind of scared even to show my hands. And I remember we used to go to this school, our boys' school. It was Kibiricha Boys in church. And I think also that was affecting me because I was in school choir, but that sometimes even like doing asana, I was so scared, so I could pull my sweaters up so that I can do that. But dancing, you can't hide anymore. So I had to build my confidence, because also as a leader, if I don't build my confidence, I could have been looked down by so many students. And you can imagine, like, maybe you are a form 2, you're a leader, and maybe you have to command the form 4s, and you don't even have the courage to like do that. So I really thank God, because I built my courage in primary school and also in high school sometime. But high school is when I started being scared of my hands, because I also felt like, that time I was an adolescent. So I would really ask myself, will I be able to get a boyfriend? People won't notice me, I won't be like chased by these two boys. It was just a mentality of a teen, Yeah, so I can say it really affected me. But I got a boyfriend. I think my first boyfriend was when I was in form 2, and then this love, but I had a boyfriend in the brother school now. And then I remember this time I was brought flowers, chocolates, so I was shared with flowers. But it really started affecting my academic. It affected my academy, because I used to top, and then I started like dropping, leadership, and then you start mixing with relationships. I started dropping. Yeah. So when you finish high school, I was not the top, but I was just average. I think I was top 10. Yeah, I was top 10, and then at least I passed even I had marks to go to the university. That's job. It was not parallel. And I joined More University. I undertook a course in Bachelor of Arts. I did community development. So I'm a social science. As you can see, that's a career. Yeah, that's my career currently. And yeah, so after university, I remember, guys, you saw that I really did a lot of entrepreneurship. I did a lot of things, guys. I really did a lot of things. I ventured in, I remember there's a time when I was still in campus, I ventured in multi-level marketing. That's in global, guys, but it really messed up my mind. It really, I didn't get what I really wanted in that MLM business. So I quitted, because I almost got into depression. I quitted that, and I decided to just pursue my career in school and concentrate in school. And yeah, but in school, when we had, in my university, we used to have these long holidays. And when we were in long holidays, I remember I used to keep myself busy. I used to like sell those car air fresheners. So guys, this business of air fresheners, I shared with you. There's a video I shared when you see my hustling videos, those hawking jobs. Yeah, I started a long time ago. It's not something which I just started the other day. Yeah, I started when in school, and then I introduced my sisters, and yeah, that's how I started that business. And currently I'm an owner of a business. I have a general supply company, and it's an enterprise. Yeah, Debeki Enterprises. I'm the CEO there. Yeah, so guys, if you have those supplies, you want those supplies, you can hook me up, and yeah, we chase that bag. Okay. Yeah, so guys, what else can I say? So after campus, I really did 1 2 3. I did house designing. I did this wallpaper thing. I could order things for people, and then I get them. I could post things, and then I get orders, and then I take to the customers. So I did a lot of things, and I can say I'm a tough lady. And where we are going far. I can feel it. I can manifest this. One day I'll be a great woman. Guys, mark this day today. Yeah, I have that feeling. And me, I trust in God. I'm a God-fearing person. Since I was a young kid, guys, I used to fear God. I used to go to church. I remember my sister, sometimes they could sleep, and then I could wake them up to go to church. But some could still remain sleeping, but I could just go alone. Yeah, and then because, being brought up in family where you could see people were saying that they are witchcraft, kuna witchcraft tuko kambani. So like I really covered myself with the blood of Jesus. So guys, what? So you need to be very prayerful, because you know you could even hear stories like when you top in class, when people know that you're the one who is topping, they can do some concoction there, and then you find yourself you are becoming last. Yeah, it's that stuff, guys. But with the blood of Jesus Christ, we don't fear anything, you know, because God defeated all that. Yeah. So guys, what else can I say? Currently, where I am today, I'm happy, because where I was last year is where I'm not. It's not where I am today. I've had this growth. That's why I'm telling you. Even guys, I've been so busy. Currently, I'm working for a corporate, and yeah, I can say, you know, I've never been employed like forever, ever been employed. So this is when I've gotten my first employment, because the rest of the places I used to work, it was really it was just volunteering. The one was internship, attachment, you know. I couldn't say that that is employment, because I was just learning, and you know. So currently I'm fully employed, but still I want to venture in some things else, you know. Me, I don't believe, I'm one person who don't believe in one income. I'm a person who like venturing, you know, venturing in so many things, because I believe that if I want to be a wealthy lady, guys, I have to like have much pool of income coming in, you know, because when you concentrate on employment alone, guys, you'll just be paying bills, and you know, you'll just be paying bills, and now you'll never become wealthy. You know, like even if we listen to those wealthy people, they don't have only one source of income. They have these networks, different networks, you know, so that you can be able to bring them together. I'm a very hardworking woman, as you can see, guys, you know. I really work hard. I really love. I think my dad inspired me, because I remember I used to see my dad coming from work. He used to work in Kenya. He's just a retired nurse, and I remember I used to see him getting out of work, and then he used to do welding. Welding is something which was inbuilt. Up to date, even after he has retired, he still does that. And I remember, guys, I showed you my father's workshop in one of the videos of my house village tour. Yeah, so I think I also got that from my dad, and yeah, I thank God for him, because he was very hardworking. I remember my mom was also doing business, but my dad is the one who used to like play a bigger part. And with the 6 kids, 2 of us were in boarding school since primary school. That is my sister and I, my other born. And then I remember also my other sisters and brother were still in high school, and then my other sisters were still in primary school, but you could pay all that, you know, guys. So that's where I get my courage from. That's where I get my strength from. And above all, I always put God above everything, you know. Yeah, so guys, so if when you see me, just know that this girl, I'm a go-getter, guys. I'm a go-getter. I don't know how to just let things be done for me. I do things for myself. Don't underestimate me with my hands, because you know, I've never like, it has never gotten to me that I can't, you know. I believe in that I can, and nothing is impossible. Also with God, and also with me, I do everything, guys, I can, you know. And yeah, mark these days, guys. One day you'll come to remember me, but just that's my story. And I love inspiring young ladies. I love inspiring, even when currently I'm not working, but I've told you that I was employed. But I get ladies asking me, "Guy, Eva, we want to know that business," and I just send them to town, and then tell them where to get those products from. And you know, they go to the field. Let them get inspired, and let them get empowered, because like when a lady does not have money, we are in that generation whereby it's not about a man who brings to the table. Also, a lady should just bring something to the table, because if you want your marriage, if you want your things to work, you know, you have to bring that. It's a unit. It's an effort. It's a teamwork for marriages. That's what I can say. It's a teamwork. And guys, yeah. I know I've talked so much. I didn't even know that this video could be this long. But guys, thank you for listening to me. Make sure I think have I finished everything, guys? Yeah. I think that's it for today. If I have an additional things, maybe how we grew up, how life was tough, that's a story for another day, because I've just perished around just to get to know me. My favorite colors are blue, red, and white. I love those guys. I love, even you can see today I'm wearing a red lippy, and I'm wearing this red dress, you know. I'm wearing this red dress, and guys, yeah, those are my things. I love stylish things. These earrings, I got them in 2009. 2009. Where was I then? I got them in Dubai. I remember that time they had come to fashion, and I bought them when I was shaved. You know, I started loving this long earrings. So I bought it in 2019. Yeah, guys. So I really missed them. They have this style, you know. And then my hair, I just did my hair, and then I just applied gel, and then I did this thing around there. And yeah, guys, so thank you guys. I really love you. Make sure you like this video. Make sure, guys, you share this video, and guys, make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed. Love you guys. Mwah.